One more chair. The respondents, Alan Luong, Julia Hunt, have been asked to ask us each a question. Anything's on the table. So.
What did we miss? Yeah.
Okay. I guess to start, maybe a question for Kim and Lisa would be, why did you name this symposium Profit and Loss?
I did name it. Profit, it refers very specifically to our piece, I think, and loss, obviously, when you say profit and loss, you're referring to a kind of balance sheet, or, you know, it's got a kind of an echo, I guess, of capitalism, but it's also got, I mean, so much was lost. I think it's incalculable, really, what this kind of war that added to it certainly has the endless war that just keeps rolling. I think is something that we've seen from this period of time. So I think that I think that's what I was thinking about. But that's a really interesting question.
I mean, the loss to me is the fact that we are still working on this 50 years later or so. We're still trying to figure this out, and it's so much has been lost in that time. But I don't want to go on. We've got to go on to the next question.
Thank you. This is my question for T in regards to this. You know, the aim of the symposium was that we were having some intergenerational conversation and collaboration. And T, you had hinted at discussing your work with your parents, and in your upcoming book, in the epilogue, mentioning that this possibility of a visual reunification between the diaspora, like how we're being divided between this binary of North and South, and maybe you can share a little bit more about that.
Thanks for the question. Actually, the epilogue is called Visual Reunion. I was trying to kind of play with this notion of political or national reunification, which is a project that was divisive, right? That had opposition, and this notion of reconciliation through visual reunion. So from the outset, I had told my parents that I was embarking on this project. They are really anti-communist, as is the case for a certain generation of diasporic Vietnamese, the Boat People generation. But they were very supportive, even though they didn't really like me talking to communists. But, you know, they really helped. They were able to, like, for example, as part of the family camera exhibit, we brought Dinh Q. Le's work here, and Crossing the Farthest Shore. And so we walked through the show that was at the Art Gallery in Mississauga, and it was kind of interesting to see them, the way that they connected to the photographs that were included. These are found photographs, that NQA had collected from vintage stores in